Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here in Oklahoma City. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Kings, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, a couple spots below.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says, anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Rashawn Holmes out there with Thompson. And it's Hield in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors is out there with Lou George. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Favors. And the rejection by Holmes. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Jerome, good. Now, here's Fox. Halliburton outside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Halliburton.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Here's Jerome. Outside Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jerome. Shoots over Fox. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 5 points so far.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Fox. Offensive rebound. Holmes, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they get it back. Favors. Thompson with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Good. That one on target from Roby.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
But most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Passes it to Roby. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Favors. Good work defensively by Holmes. Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That gives them the lead.
Now, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Pass to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Roby. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Halliburton outside. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it to Heel. Shoots over Dort. Heel can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Fox kicks to Halliburton. On the wing, Heel shoots over Dort, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
Well, I got to say, Hill is an impressive shooter. I mean, his accuracy can make bad shots look good. I mean, even won him a three-point contest trophy.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. The Thunder with the lead, deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Sacramento on defense. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the paint. Here's Favors. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 3. Fox finds Heel. Here's Thompson. Halliburton passes to Holmes. Count it. Holmes got 6 points.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Now Dort. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left wing. Pulls it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Holmes. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Jerome passes to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort. And that one's good by Favors. He's got 6.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Fox. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Baisley's checked in for Derek Favors. And a change for Sacramento. Barnes is checked in. Here's Holmes. 8 points for him. Here's Jerome. Inside. Here's Roby. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Passes it to Hield. Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harkless comes in for Buddy Hield. Davis is checked in for Halliburton. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Davis with it. Five to shoot. Barnes dishes to Len. It's good.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Oklahoma City shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Maladon. Here's Pokusevski. Covered by Mitchell. Tries from 7. And that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Davis, the pass to Len. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
The Kings trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Len up top. The dish to Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Baisley passes to Mann. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Maladon passes to Giddey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
On the wing, Davis. Back to Mitchell. Harkless on the wing. Sacramento again missing. Mann passes to Pokusevski. Rejected by Len. And the foul on Pokusevski. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 9. There's 1:26 left in the first. To stop the run. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Rise and fire. I mean, this is the mindset of Barnes, and you can see why with these results.
And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting. It's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Len. The 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Going inside, and that one is good. And now it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Barnes with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Maladon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, good for Maladon. And he makes both free throws. Here's Mitchell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Theo Maledon picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he makes both from the line. Now, here's Maledon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. 11-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Harkless is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Davis in at the 2 spot. Giddey, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Len, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Paisley. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's Harkless. The Thunder making the shot. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Mitchell. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Passes to Maledon. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Len's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Len. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Sacramento has possession. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. Len, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
The pass to Giddey. And here is Maladon. And the 3-ball is good. Maladon's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Well, it all starts with ball movement. When your percentage is that low, you know you're not moving it well enough. You're not getting your guys open shots.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield comes in for Maurice Harkless. Halliburton's checked in for Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Favors can't get it to go. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 8. Now Fox. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. He kicks it to Hield. Here's Halliburton. Here's the 3. They get it again. Here's Len. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Stolen by Len. Here we go, one-on-one. Hield with it. Dort covering. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Halliburton right side. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, but it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body in the defense.
And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Holmes. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
The Kings trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Knocked loose. And here's the break. Dort passes to Jerome. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep 3-point range. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox kicks to Holmes. Tries a three. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Favors. Here's Dort. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 10. Three-pointer Heel. Favors with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
A baseline J. That one a little long. Kings have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Selected with the 12th overall pick back in 2020, Chris, Tyrese Halliburton was ready to play in the league from day one.
Well, that's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese. He played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And his game is made for the league. A long guard at 6'5". He can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. He's just a quality all-around player.
Here's Dort. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Roby. And here's Favors, guarded by Holmes. Favors passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Holmes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Halliburton, that's good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the Kings shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Hield kicks to Fox. And here is Holmes. 17 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following the missed shot by Rashawn Holmes. Here's Dort. Sinks the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 42% so far. Halliburton outside. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 10-footer. Here's Thompson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look, I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Nailed from three-point land. Giddy's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. Barnes looking around. Pass to Holmes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And for over a decade in the league, Derek Favors not known as a scorer, but boy, having a monster night.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. Maledon comes in for George. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Sacramento. And Sacramento has possession. Down by 15.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
To the inside. Holmes with the steal. Halliburton right side. Off with the layup. The Thunder leading by 13. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell, he's checked in for Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Kings trail by 15. We've got 1:48 left in the first half.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Passes it to Maledon. Here's Giddey. Pass to Maledon. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Mitchell up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Now the pass to Baisley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Maledon with the bucket. Maledon's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Kings trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Davis is subbed in for Halliburton. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Davis finds Harkless. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Maledon. Covered by Mitchell. Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Davis. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Derek, big effort in the first half. Did Coach ask you to come out here and really set the tone?
Oh, yeah, I know our coach wanted me to be aggressive, and I came out and I was aggressive.
And it showed on the floor. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A big night so far for Derek Favors. He had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I'd like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Roby in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. You know, great thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Clock at 6. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jerome's got 7. Here's Fox. Here's Holmes. And no good. Great D that time from Favors.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. From 15 feet away, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
Free throw good. Fox
And what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Pass to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors against Fox. Good on the bucket. He's got 9. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes it to Roby. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Kings trail by 19. Fox looking it over. Thompson outside. Pass to Halliburton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Out left to the wing. He dishes it to Favors. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. And 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Halliburton kicks to Thompson. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fox gets it to go.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 12. Poked away. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Drops in the breakaway layup. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the quickness of Fox, excellent at being engaged and positioning himself to go for steals.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Jerome. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Hield. Thompson, high post, over Roby. Thompson misses. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Jerome passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Roby. Rebound by the Kings. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Passes it to Roby. Pass to man. Over in the corner, Dort. Overhealed. Off the left rim and out. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Here's man. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Dort against Hield. Dort passes to man. Here's Roby. He's got 6. He was all alone on that one. Man's got his second basket of the night.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Kings trail by 17. Left side Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Fox, he brings the handle game in and game out.
Here's man, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Thompson against Favors. The pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Here's Favors. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Fox. Jerome passes to Dort. Here's Jerome. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes it to Fox. Back to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So both teams changing it up here. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Now here's Melodon. 8 points for him. Sacramento grabs the miss. Land's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Barnes. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's man. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Pakusevsky. That one off the back iron and out. The Kings trail by 11. From deep. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Pakusevsky. Pass to Melodon. Down low. Pakusevsky can't hit.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Barnes finds Mitchell. To the middle. It's blocked. And here is Melodon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And that one, good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game, and they'll keep possession. And that one's good by Davis.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good for Maledon. And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Good on both. Now Mitchell. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Here's Fox. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he drives in. Good. That one on target for Maledon.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The Kings trail by 12. Barnes outside. Picked his pocket. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. And the shot is good. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Now, here's Maledon. Guarded by Fox. Man passes to Pokusevski. Over Len. Rebound by the Kings. Len's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fox. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Pokusevski. Passes to Maledon. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Pokusevski, the pass to Baisley. To the wing on the left. Fader on the way. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Mitchell with it. Count it from 12. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Giddey. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder leading by 12 on the floor for Sacramento. Mitchell is out there with Fox. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. Pass to Melodon. Here's Baisley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Kings trail by 13. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Barnes. Puts it up from 15. He can't get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Giddey. And Favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Good. That one on target for Melodon.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
And here are the Kings now. 15-point game. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Fox. Thunder with the rebound. Favors has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Baisley. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Melodon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. The shot by Melodon, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. Down by 15. Holmes, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. Now Favors, covered by Mitchell. And that one's good by Favors.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
The Kings trail by 15. Tipped away. Here's Len. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Barnes. Goes up. Here's Mitchell. Misses the layup. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Kings also making a change. Heald's checked in. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 14 points for Rashawn Holmes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's the pass to Baisley. And here's Favors. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
The Kings trail by 11. Mitchell right side. Pass to Holmes. That's down the hatch. Knots one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Mitchell. And it's the Thunder with the ball. With a 9-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Halliburton outside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Holmes wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. The Thunder leading by 11. Down low. Here's Roby. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. King shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Now, here's Fox. Here's Holmes. Derek Favors with the rebound. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Fox. Halliburton kicks to Hield. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Holmes against Favors. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Count that one for George.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 17-point game. Thompson dishes to Hield. It's Holmes, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Here's Roby. He's covered by Thompson. Fades away. And too long on the shot. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Fox with plenty of space. Hits the jumper in space. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone in the look, not just himself.
Holmes with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Heel. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Thompson, again the miss by the Kings. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Jerome. Pass to Roby. It's Dort on the wing. Good on the triple. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Right wing. Here's Holmes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Sacramento grabs the miss. Healed with it. Dort covering. And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder leading by 14. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jerome. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. To the inside. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 19. Outside, Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Halliburton outside. Shoots from 14. Favors with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 19. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And the pass to Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hield. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Holmes. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. A 3 off the inbound. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So it's Sacramento now. 19-point game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Hield outside. Sacramento moving it around. Dort against Fox. Halliburton in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Roby. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And that one's good by Roby. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Kept alive. The kick out to Fox.
Ball coming, ball coming.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Free throw good, Fox. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Fox hits them both. There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. Maladon passes to Mann. Williams with the ball. Muscala with the ball. Len with the block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Favors.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dex checked in for Dort. Kenrich Williams comes in for Jerome. And Maladon subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Now the feed to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And here is Williams. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Shai. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.